Social media has taught us that we should be the same, that we all have to look a certain way and dress a certain way in order to be attractive, in order to be appealing. When I look at these things, it makes you feel like shit. You feel horrible. You feel like you have to conform, you have to adjust in order to fit society's standards. And I think that's the wrong way to think about things. I think inherently we all want to be the same because we believe that's what's appealing. But in reality, what makes us the most attractive is actually our individuality. What makes us different is actually the most beneficial thing for us. Yet we lean out of it because we believe in order to get our first relationship, in order to get the person that we truly desire or love, that we have to stop being ourselves and start being like someone else. They say comparison is the thief of joy, and it's true. Because no matter what, you will never be that individual. No matter how hard you try, no matter the same circumstances that you've gone throughout your childhood or your entire life, it won't never matter. You will never be them. I will never be them. I say this to say that we have to love ourselves. And if you are to compare yourself to anybody, it should be that fake version of yourself. Everybody has dreams. Everybody has aspirations. Everybody has something that they want for themselves, which is why we latch onto other people and try to be like them. I think we should only strive to be that fake version of ourselves and truly believe it can happen, truly believe that person exists. And if it does, at least exist here mentally, then it will appear physically. You know, I never thought in my heart of hearts that I would ever be able to consider myself a content creator, a creator of any kind. Yet I stand here now and I can say confidently that I am one. That I have now created a fan base. I have now created people that care about who I am as an individual. And it didn't start from me necessarily wanting to be myself, more so that I liked the idea of what these other people had. And now that I've grown, now that it's been almost 2 years, I want to try to do everything my way. I know I'm getting a little off track, but I want to mention something called the journey. You know, everybody has their own individual life. I myself live a completely different life to you. But so many people want the easy way, the fast way in order to get things. And they believe that once they have that lifestyle or that person's things, then they'll be happy. And you won't be. When I was transitioning from middle school to high school, I thought I always wanted to be a high schooler. I thought that once I became one, that I would feel ecstatic or ready to conquer the next journey. And that was the farthest thing I could say from the truth. When I got to that point, I got so sad because my depiction of what I believed high school to be was based off movies, it was based off other people's experiences. And when I went through high school, I felt miserable. Were there aspects of it that I enjoyed? Yeah. But did I live that party lifestyle? Did I have a lot of friends and community and events? No. and I didn't. And sometimes I think about it and I kind of regret it. But ultimately, I know it was necessary for me to have gone through somewhat of an experience like that in order to be the version of myself that I am today. And the version of myself that I lead with now is that fake version of myself. At least I'm not fake to me, but I'm chasing the idea of a person that doesn't exist yet. But in that absence of that person's existence, I hope that I will fledge myself into that version. It might sound like a contradiction, and it might be, but I think more so I'm just trying to figure it out myself. What I want to be and who I want to become. I love this life that I've lived so far, and I wouldn't take it back for anything. There are moments and instances where I think about like, wow, like you could have done so much more. You could have been in a completely different environment, but then I would have never met the people I've met. I would have never felt the way I feel now if I had not made the decisions that I had in the past. I made a video called chasing the idea of being real is inherently fake, and it is. Because what is real? Inherently, we're all faking in some way. So if I have to fake it, I'm not going to be faking it by trying to be someone I'm not. I'm going to fake it by being the version of myself I want to be. And I can't wait to continue living life and stay on the journey. Because I don't want to ever stop journeying, exploring, learning. I think of myself or the things in my life less as goals now and more so checkpoints. Because I know that once I set an overarching goal for my life, once I reach it, I'm not going to feel satisfied. And I know that the best part itself is the life I've lived. And for someone to come and experience it with me is just a blessing. I truly do appreciate it. And if you got anything out of this, then I appreciate you once again. Anyways, I'll catch you. Peace.